Happening right now, cars stuck in water and roads shut down as Summit, Portage, and Geauga counties deal with flash flooding.
And from Cuyahoga Falls to Hudson, where water continues to rise, we have just learned that I-76 and Highway 224 both closed in both directions, 0.8 miles beyond Barber Road because of flooding.
And thank you for joining us tonight. This is all happening. Some of those areas wait for crews to restore power.
And not only are some families in the dark, but now some homes in those areas already have damage from this week's tornadoes. We have team coverage tonight. Mitty Hicks is live in Cuyahoga Falls. Giovanni Ligi is in Akron.
But let's start with the chief, meteorologist Betsy Kling, in the studio. Betsy, what can you tell us?
Yeah, this went south real quick this evening as the rain started to line up, and it did not stop. We have rain that's going to continue off and on through the overnight hours. Flooding will continue until further notice. Remember, it takes time for that water to finally drain out. So tomorrow we will have still areas of impact around. Please, if you have a sump pump in your basement and it has been raining, please keep an eye on your basements, especially if you don't have power, because that pump is your lifeline to a dry basement. And if it has been raining and you have no power, you need to get things moving and get it up high as you can. Tomorrow morning, we may also have some route issues if you're going to be commuting. There's the rain. There's where it was earlier, and you can see it has just barely started to move to the west, just a little bit. It is literally drifting, and thankfully, it looks like the heaviest part of the rain, which was the northern end initially, is raining itself out, but we still have inundating rain that is falling in Wayne County right now and western portions of Medina and also Holmes County. So you can see where the heaviest rain is. Generally speaking, from about Elyria or so through western Medina County, western Wayne County, and into western Holmes County currently. This is what it has left behind, though. This is top of the hour snapshot of I-76 at Summit Road. This is what Lena was just talking about. 76 and 224 run together in this area just west of Barber Road. That would be all the westbound folks they're getting on, and this is at Summit in the Barberton area. So that flooding has been going on for quite some time. It's going to take quite some time for it to drain. Current flood warnings, we're just going to go until further notice. I know it says through 2 a.m. That's for the latest one, but really these can be extended through the overnight hours. And when we're talking about rainfall, friends, remember this fell in about a 3 to 4 hour period. Anywhere from 3 to over 7 inches of rain on the radar falling in very concentrated areas for a very concentrated amount of time. So it will still take some time for all of that flood water to recede. Russ?
All right, Betsy, see you in just a bit. Thank you.
And our team coverage continues in Akron now, where flooding rescues are happening right now. That's where we find 3 News reporter Giovanni Ligi. Gio, what's going on?
Well, Lena, every so often you'll hear the sounds of first responders going just about 5 to 10 minutes away from here near the Cuyahoga River, where dozens of people are trapped. There were 4 or 5 people who just walked by who said that there are dozens of cars completely underwater. And right now I'm standing in a parking lot. This is all water from the Cuyahoga River. It looks as if I'm standing in the Cuyahoga River right now. There were some police officers, Akron police, that just came up to make sure that nobody was in this car behind me. Right now, we believe that no one's in there, but once again, there are dozens of people trapped. That's what those people who told us just walking by, they said that they are doing rescues just down the road. We're going to go down there here in a couple minutes just to make sure everyone is okay. But look, this is an incredibly dangerous situation. And when we were driving in this area, we received one of those weather alerts showing that this is a flood warning. So, you know, if you don't need to be outside right now, don't be outside. It's a great night to just stay inside, stay safe as those first responders do their jobs. Once again, there's another one that's going by right now to do one of those rescues. So a lot going on down here, Lena, and once again, just an incredibly dangerous situation.
All right, we hope everyone stays safe. Giovanni Ligi live in Akron, thank you.
Our team coverage continues now with Mitty Hicks. She's in Cuyahoga Falls. Mitty, what are you seeing?
Well, Russ, we are on Graham Road here in Cuyahoga Falls. This is a major street here in the city. If you go just straight up, this is the route people take to get to Route 8, to get to the highway. And to the back of me, people take State Road to get to Akron. There are barriers up on both sides here, and this is why. Take a look at this frightening video. There are 3 cars that are stranded right here on Graham Road. It was a scary moment for folks. We had a chance to talk to a guy who called 911. He saw the whole thing. He said it all happened so fast. There was at least 10 feet of water here on Graham Road. Take a listen to what he saw.
I just drove through it 5 minutes earlier. It was this deep. And then I see the cars backing up here. And then next thing you know, it's 10 feet deep. We got out alive.
That's what I hear. All right. That is an SUV behind me, and at one point there was water as tall as that SUV. Now, I am told by neighbors that everyone made it out here safely. That is the good news, and we are seeing city trucks drive by here, indicating that these cars should be clear from the roads here in just a bit, Russ.
Okay, Mitty Hicks, you and the crew stay safe out there. Thank you.
Tonight, the Cuyahoga Falls Fire Department is asking everyone to please remember that half of flood deaths occur in vehicles, and it only takes 6 inches of moving water to sweep you off your feet and drag you away. Plus, just 1.5 feet of moving water. That's all it takes. Less than 2 feet is enough to carry away your vehicle.